Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today I have a special guest with me. It is my husband. Hi, husband.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our channel.
Okay. Today I'm going to go over some popular luxury fragrances that have amazing dupes. A dupe is a duplicate, if you will, or a clone or an inspiration of a more popular fragrance. So many of these fragrances are very, very pricey, the original one. And so you find duplicates in the Middle Eastern market as well as some Western markets. So I have 10 to share with you today. So let's get started. All of these I have smelled before, but only 3 of them I actually have a decant of the original in my possession. So I'm going to go over the notes of the original fragrance with you and just tell you how close I think it is to the original, either from the decants that I have or from memory. And the reason I have hubby here is because I have a few here that are unisex or masculine leaning fragrances. And so I want to get his impression on all of them, but particularly those that are more unisex or masculine leaning. You ready?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get started. So, a very popular fragrance by Matier Premier is Vanilla Powder. I actually have a decant of vanilla powder, the extrait, and some people fall into 3 camps. They really love the original, they really love the extrait, and some just love both DNAs. They're pretty similar. I have smelled the original, and I've smelled the extrait, and I think I actually like the extrait better. But vanilla powder, the original, comes in at 300 and, or was it 200?
$320.
$320, and the extrait comes in at, it looks like, $420. And that's, from a retailer. You may be able to find it a little bit cheaper on like some gray market sites, but it's pretty pricey. So there are a few alternatives on the market. The one that I have is Fursan White by Kadlaj, and I'm going to actually let you smell vanilla powder first.
Okay.
And you can tell me whether you like them, whether you think they're exactly the same, pretty much the same, how close you think they are.
Okay. Sounds great.
So that is vanilla powder extrait. While you're smelling that, let me get the notes for you guys. So the notes in vanilla powder extrait are vanilla, coconut powder, tonka bean, white musk, and palo santo. So what do you think of that scent?
So I think it smells very good. It's going to sound silly to say, but it does smell like vanilla and it smells like powder. I think the thing for me at the first spray, or I guess the top note, it smelled very alcohol-y, but upon the dry down, it's very soft, subtle, and nice.
Okay, good. So I'm gonna spray Kadlaj's Fursan White. You tell me what you think of that.
Well, similar with the alcohol content, but it actually seems more citrusy to me. I don't really get the vanilla notes so much. I smell the powder, but it smells almost citrusy. But they do not smell similar to me from that regard.
So not at similar at all?
No, at least from the initial spray.
Let me look up Fursan White.
I mean, they both smell wonderful, but they don't smell similar to me from that perspective.
As far as I know, there's no citrus in Fursan White, but I'll look. Maybe check you out. So actually in Fursan White, there's bergamot and jasmine at the top, and that's what he picked up. I actually haven't picked that up. I probably just cast it off as a little alcohol residue. Musk, coconut, and almond in the middle, vanilla, cedarwood, and nutmeg in the base. And I don't smell any nutmeg.
No.
To me, I think it smells like a combination of the original and the extrait. So no, they're not. It's not one-to-one with the extrait. It is more Yeah, it is a little bit closer to the original vanilla powder. Very good.
Well,
Good
thank
job.
you.
All right. All right. So the next fragrance we're going to talk about is Creed's Virgin Island Water. That is a unisex, male-leaning fragrance to some noses, and it's more of your citrus and coconut fragrance. And I do not own that one, but I have smelled it before. But the one that I own that I think is a fantastic dupe is Coconut Lagoon by Paris Corner. I actually like this one better, dare I say, better than Creed's Virgin Island Water. Um, it's summertime, so you hear a lot of us fragrance reviewers talking about Coconut Lagoon. It's pretty popular. Um, I already know that I love this one, so let's hear what you think.
This is very fresh, very good. It does smells like vacation. It smells wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I really like this.
Yeah, yeah, it's a good one. I don't think it's one to one, but I think actually Coconut Lagoon is better. And it may be that it's a little bit more feminine leaning, a tad bit more sweet than Creed's. So that may be why I personally like it a little bit better, but that's what I think.
Well, and I also think that I agree with you, but I do think that for a vacation or a summery day at the beach, maybe that if a male had this on, it would be very light and appealing. So
Okay.
I think it could work for both.
Okay, cool. Next on the list is a Louis Vuitton fragrance called Etrep Rev. And Etrep Rev is very, very popular. And for a while, there weren't any dupes on the market. And now I've heard of a couple. But the one that I have is by the brand Dossier, and it's Woody Lychee. And I've had this for some time. You don't see a huge dent there because this is beastly. It is very, very strong. I'm gonna go ahead and spray it for you. We've both have smelled a Trep Rev at the Louis Vuitton store a few times, and like went on vacation. We don't have one in North Carolina where we live, but this is a strong one and it is good. But I'm gonna tell you what I think the differences are. You can go ahead and smell it. I'll tell you what I think the differences are while you smell it. I think that just if you're passing by someone and they have this on, you may not be able to tell the difference between this and a trap rev. And that's the complete truth. I think they're about 95% similar. However, having smelled the original, it is smoother, much, much smoother than this. This is a teeny bit sharp. And like I said, it's very, very strong. So that's the biggest difference that I noticed. But what do you think of the fragrance in general?
Well, I agree with you. When you sprayed it, it was beastly. I mean, the I guess aroma might not be the right fragrance word, but the aroma of it was very strong. However, on the paper, it's not that bad. I mean, it smells wonderful, but it's so funny that in the air, it kind of makes you jump back.
Jump scare.
But on the paper, it smells really, really nice.
Yeah. It's a good one. It's a good one. I have to be in the mood for it, and I have to really intend to wear this. It's not a casual, just throw it on type of fragrance for me. I need to be sure that I want to smell like a Trap Rev, and it's more of like a date night, special occasion type fragrance. And I talked to you for about the first one price, but let me go back and tell you how much Creed's Virgin Island Water is going for. So Creed's Virgin Island Water is $490 in store. It's a pretty penny, and I'm pretty sure I got Coconut Lagoon for maybe $40 last year or the year before. I can't remember. It's been a little while now. And Woody Lychee, the Dossier fragrances are always about $39. Top Rev is $360. So big difference. Ready for the next one?
Yes, of course.
All right. The next one the actual fragrance that the dupe that I have is supposed to be inspired by is Nishane's 100 Silent Ways. I don't have that one. But what I have noticed is I have a decant of another very expensive fragrance is Printemps Blanc by Mason Mataha. I think there must be something about the two fragrances that smell similar to my nose, not exactly the same, but similar. And so this dupe actually scratches the itch for both of those fragrances for me. And it is AZM by Paris Corner. Now, y'all, I hate this bottle. I hate it so much. It looks like an ugly pencil. Like this is the eraser. It's so ugly. But the fragrance inside, oh, I love it so much. I have used quite a bit of that, and yeah, I'm gonna spray it for you. Okay. Well, you know what? First, I'm gonna spray the Printemps Blanc, and I'm gonna see if you think they smell similar.
Okay.
Because you may not agree, because like I said, it's supposed to be inspired by Nishane's 100 Silent Ways. Honestly, this Printemps Blanc is too expensive and too good. I'm gonna spray it on my hand. I'm not. I'm just not.
So selfish. That does smell good. Yeah, that smells wonderful. I'm glad she put it on her skin and not the paper, so I get to enjoy it the rest of the night.
It's a PG channel, sir. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead, just to be fair, I'm going to go ahead and spray AZM. I don't know if it's AZM or ASM, but I'm going to spray that one on the other side.
That smells good as well. But, and they do say, no, they, they smell similar, certainly. But the one that you smell, that you sprayed first is definitely a winner.
Yeah, it is better. So yeah, Printemps Blanc is so good. So I may end up having to cave and get this one. Hint, hint. But I do really enjoy AZM. I think that it is a little bit closer to Nishane's 100 Silent Ways. And let me get the prices for you for those two luxury and niche fragrances. Ulta? What? Apparently they're selling 100 Silent Ways at Ulta, y'all. Did y'all know that? And it's not even that expensive. Ooh. Wait a minute though, Max Aroma has it on sale for $179. But the original price is $375. But that sale is looking good.
See how the night goes.
I'ma hurt him, y'all. I'ma hurt him. So AZM, since it is inspired by 100 Silent Ways, that one originally was $375. But like I said, as of today, when I'm filming this, it's on sale at Max Aroma. And now they sell it at Ulta, apparently. Who knew? And Printemps Blanc is $215. So maybe not as expensive as some of the ones earlier, but it's still a much more economical choice if you want to choose AZM instead by Paris Corner. Next, believe it or not, I do not own this original, and in Fragcom, pretty much everybody owns Vanilla 28 by Kayali. It's a quintessential warm, slightly spicy, slightly boozy vanilla fragrance. It's loved by all. I do love it. I do enjoy it. It's never been one that I've been compelled to pick up. But I have picked up a couple of dupes, and the one that I think is closest, at least to my nose, is Ishal Musk also by Paris Corner. So Ishal Musk is just that, a warm vanilla that's slightly spicy, slightly boozy. It's really nice. Now, while Kayali is not as expensive as some of these others, for a 100 ml bottle of Vanilla 28, it's $150. And Ishal Musk is, you can get Ishal Musk for under $35. So it's a big difference. And this is also a 100 ml bottle. And I just think that the DNA is, while it's iconic for, because it was one of the first of its type, it I just don't think the DNA is interesting enough for me to pay $150 for when I can get almost an identical match for under $35. What do you think of that?
So I think it's great. I do think it was boozy in the beginning. I'm actually smelling hints of tobacco, and I know that probably isn't what is listed, but that's kind of what I smell. This is, in my mind, an interesting fragrance, and understanding that it's very popular, but it's almost as if I'm not sure. I mean, I think it could be worn by both males and females from that perspective. So
yeah. So there's some musk in there,
okay.
Caramel,
I could certainly pick up on the caramel.
yeah, vanilla. So maybe that's what you're smelling. That smells like, what did you say?
Tobacco.
Tobacco.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So maybe the musk, maybe the caramel, but
yeah, maybe, and maybe that's something that has been kind of making me a little hesitant to pick it up. But I think it's pretty. I think it's great for layering. But I'd much rather pay $35 than $150, and that's what it boils down to. Next on the list is one that I adore. I think that this original fragrance is iconic and popular for a reason. Now, some people may say it's played out, they're tired of smelling it, blah, blah, blah. But come fall and winter, people are going to be smelling like this very popular fragrance by Kilian, which is Angel Share. And we both love this.
Absolutely.
And even though I've had this for a few years, this is all I've used because I don't need a lot of this. A couple of sprays for a special occasion, date night, something like that is all I really need of this. And now I found a dupe, y'all. I won't ever have to buy this, even though I love this. I won't ever have to buy a full size of this. And let me let you know what this smells like.
I do. It's one of my favorites.
But let's spray it just in case you forgot.
Yeah, I absolutely love this fragrance. I love it on her. Yeah, one of the best. One of the best that she has in her collection.
Wow. And this is, oh, I didn't tell you what the dupe was. I'm sorry. So the dupe that I have, and there's several for Angel Share, but the dupe that I have is Zikra. And this is the in the Niche Amaretti line of Latafa. And that's what Zikra smells like.
Very close, but this one is definitely more spicy as compared to the Angel Share, in my opinion.
You know what I pick up a little bit in Zikra is like a little bit of almost like a raisin-y note.
Yeah, maybe. It's close, but
which one is this? This
that's
is the
Angel Share. Yep. I said to my nose, it's nice, but it's a lot spicier.
Angel Share is better. So yeah. I might be lying. I might end up getting a bigger bottle one day if I ever get through that travel. But yeah, okay, Angel Share is better. They're not 1-to-1. No. But in the air and on skin, I mean, they're really, really close. I think Angel Share is going to run you about 200 something. Let's see. So you can get a smaller bottle of Angel Share from Sephora for $285. The big 100 ml is about $415, and I'm pretty sure that I spent under $50 for Zikra. So if you just want something that's in the same ballpark the same scent profile. They're about, I would say, 80% similar.
Sure.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Now, the next few fragrances are ones that have been kindly sent to me by a American-based brand called The Clone. This is not a sponsored video. However, these were sent to me in PR, so I really appreciate the folks over at The Clone for sending me these fragrances, because they are fragrances of very expensive, clones, pardon the pun, of very expensive niche and luxury fragrances. So let's go ahead and smell those. So this first one I asked for them to send over to me because I had not smelled the original. So this is the only one out of all 10 of these that I'm showing you today that neither of us have smelled. So this is Lavish, and it is an inspiration of the Parfums de Marly Layton. And I have not smelled that fragrance. Upon smelling it, I do believe personally that it is masculine leaning. So we will see what hubby thinks. So the notes in Layton are apple, lavender, bergamot, mandarin orange in the top. In the mid, it's geranium, violet, and jasmine. And in the base, it's vanilla, cardamom, sandalwood, pepper, gaiac wood, patchouli, ambermax, and coumarin. So ambermax is a molecular molecule that imitates an ambery note. So what do you think?
So I think it's great. Definitely male leaning.
Yeah.
I do get the lavender, I get the jasmine and the pepper, sandalwood as well. I mean, I think it's great. It's definitely something I would wear. I do think it's more of an evening fragrance, date night, going out on the town. But yeah, I really like it. It smells really good.
Okay. So to be fair, they sent me 4 fragrances, and this would be number 4 for me. It's my least favorite. It's a bit pungent, and that may be the gaiac wood. It's not my favorite note. So I think between that and the geranium, I think it's not one that I would love, but let me spray it on your skin and see what I think. Sometimes it'll smell completely different on him than on me or on paper. Yeah, I think I still feel the same. It smells the same. So if you like geranium, if you like a more, it's clean, but it has like a lot of depth to it, and that may be the combination of patchouli, the gaiac wood, pepper, all of those things combined to a very robust masculine fragrance. So if that sounds something that you or your mate likes, perhaps Lavish may be one that you enjoy, and especially if you like Layton. So Lavish by The Clone costs $45. And so if you actually are a fan of Layton by Parfums de Marly, you'll be saving quite a bit because the Parfums de Marly version is $290. So that's a big cost savings if that is a fragrance that you enjoy. And this was a risky one because when I smelled this original one, because I was thinking of getting it for him for our 25th wedding anniversary last year, I was like, I don't really think it's worth the price tag. And everybody, and I do mean every male on Fragrance Talk, Fragcom, loves this fragrance. Some might say it's played out, but they still have it in their collection and they love it. And that is Adventus by Creed. So that is a pineapple-y fragrance for men. And I mean, all the male fragrance influencers seem to love it. But I smelled it and I was like, ooh, that's a bit sharp. I didn't love it. I was all right, but I didn't love it, and I didn't love it for the price. And so the Clones version of Creed's Adventus is Thunderstorm 93. So I'll be interested to see what you think of this because I had him smell Adventus and he was like, if you don't like it, that's fine. But I have an opinion already of this fragrance. Where is the
I was certainly glad that she didn't spend $365 on it because we both did not love it.
thoughts?
Now, and that smells good. This is something that I would wear every day. It's something you could wear to work without being offensive.
You would wear that to work? Let me smell it on you. See, I pick up the pineapple more than I did in Creed Adventus. I was like, where's the pineapple? I don't smell the pineapple. I pick it up more in this one. No cap. I really, really do. This is $39.99. Creed Adventus is $365, like he said before. Because he was like, it costs how much? He just looked at the bottle like, I'm glad you didn't get it.
I literally had to step back from it because I was so surprised. But this is definitely not offensive. It smells really good. And like I said, it's a fragrance that, you know, you can wear to work. You can wear it during the daytime. And you'd pass by people and they would ask you what you're wearing. So.
I see what you're saying. So to me, it's a teeny bit sweeter and lighter and less sharp than Adventus. So, I mean, if you haven't figured out by now, I'm kind of going in order of the ones I like least to best as far as the cologne fragrances. So that was Thunderstorm 93. I like it. So this next fragrance is one that is unisex. Men and women wear it. All of y'all are saying you're sick of it, but I bet you're still wearing it when no one's looking. And that is none other than Baccarat Rouge 540. Baccarat Rouge 540 was iconic for a reason. The saffron, the jasmine, the amber, we all know it, we all love it. But it's expensive, and it's very expensive. And now there are 611 dupes on the market. But at $335, is Baccarat one that in 2026 you have to buy the original of to get that same scent? No. There are plenty of duplicates out there, and this is a great one. This is Rouge Veil, number 13. I'm going to let you smell it. I've already smelled these, so I know what I think of it, but we'll see what he thinks. All of the cologne bottles are the same. Beautiful, sleek, minimalist. You've smelled that before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is an amazing scent.
Yeah.
Like you said, for men, for women, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful scent.
So the first two are definitely going to him. These last two we might have to tussle about because they're unisex. We'll see whose fragrance shelf they end up on. If you guys didn't see, I did a short rearranging his fragrance collection. So there will be some new ones added to it for sure. But these last two, I'm telling you, this might end up on mine because right now I only have Cloud and then the Ana Abayed Rouge. And that one is not a great inspiration of Baccarat. This is really, really good, y'all. It's really good.
I agree 100%.
So if you're in the market for a new dupe for Baccarat, I would pick it up. It's $39.99 as well. Last but certainly not least is Pacific Chill by Louis Vuitton, which retails for $360. And the clone has an inspiration called Pacific Soul, number 57. And I'm just going to spray it.
She does that. That means she loves it, and I can't have it, no matter how much I like it.
Oh no.
Well, I will tell you, it smells wonderful in the air before I even get to the paper. And so I think this will not wind up on my fragrance shelf, but we'll see.
It might. I mean,
This is just heavenly. This is a scent that just makes you smile.
mm-hmm.
Like you put it on and you're just happy to wear it. You can smell lemon, a little bit of basil, but the lemon really comes through. And like I said, it just makes you smile.
All right, he might be able to have it. It's really, really good. The notes, you got some of the notes correct. The notes are blackcurrant, lemon, basil, May rose, and fig. This is definitely unisex. It might be both ours. And so, yeah. But it really does smell good on him. So that is Pacific Soul 57 by The Clone. Like I said, this video was not sponsored by The Clone, but it did give me a discount code. I will put it on the screen. And if you use my discount code, you can get 15% off from any purchases that you make at The Clone, not just these. They have a handful of dupes of luxury fragrances. Like I said, they're made in the USA. And from the ones that I've been sent, great quality. So I'm happy to share them with y'all today. And I'm happy to share all 10 of these dupes and clones with you guys. And if you have some favorite dupes or clones in your collection, put them in the comments below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, have a beautiful, beautiful day or night, wherever you are. Bye-bye, everybody.